I'm Jessica Lombard, Associate Superintendent.
And I'm Don Drizel, President of the Board of Education, and this is Huntley 158 Today.
Well, welcome, Don. I'm super excited that
Thank you
you're
very
here
much.
with us today, being our co-host for the next few episodes.
I'm excited to be there, and hello to everybody out there in Huntley and watching our 158 Today. We have a special guest today.
Absolutely we do. Dr. Brad Hawk was named by the Board of Education as our interim superintendent for the remainder of the school year, and we'd like to take this opportunity to introduce Dr. Hawk to the community. So welcome, Dr. Hawk.
Well,
How are
thank
you?
you. I enjoy being here. Thank you for the invitation.
So you bring a lot of experience to this position. You've been in education for a number of years. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, absolutely. I've been in education for 42 years. Most of that has been in administration. I've served as a building principal for 14 years. I served as a director of curriculum and instruction. I've been an associate superintendent. I have been superintendent in 2 different districts. So I've served 4 districts. Presently, I also work for Northern Illinois University as an assistant clinical professor and have been doing that for the last 9 years.
So, Dr. Hawk, you have retired, but you're not one of those who likes to take it easy. What's kept you in education, taking on some of these interim positions, as well as working at NIU?
You know, and I would say that my NIU experience has taught me a great deal as far as having the ability to teach the superintendent class. One of the discussions that I've had with my colleagues is if we teach a class on how to be a superintendent and the opportunity comes to actually serve a school district, it's almost an obligation to step in and be in the role. So I served DeKalb last year, DeKalb 428, and this year Huntley 158, and I've enjoyed every second of it.
And what about this role in particular is of interest to you?
Well, this is like coming home for me. I was in the district from 2000 to 2004 in the assistant superintendent for human resources role. Really enjoyed the district, was here during the growth years and really got the chance to view the district as it was definitely growing and building. During that time we built most of the schools that we have now, and it just is exciting to be a part of the organization. Wonderful people, outstanding focus on education, very student-centered educators.
So you said this is your second interim position that you've done. What are the expectations stepping in as the interim, and what goals do you have for your time here at District 158?
The transition period between a superintendent leaving and a new one being selected by the Board of Education is really an important time period, because obviously you want to make sure that the good work of the district continues, that the transition is smooth, that in reality the preparation for the new leader is one that is seamless. And so the ability for the interim to serve the district in a manner in which prepares for the new leadership helps build a honeymoon period for that person. And so really the goal is to make sure that the district is ready and prepared for a new leadership role.
Yeah. Now you mentioned you've had several roles with this district, so you have some insight into this district. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what were some of those roles. You mentioned
Sure.
HR, and I know you've done some consulting roles with us.
Absolutely. 3 different roles within the district. One, I was assistant superintendent for human resources during the years in which we were building schools and hiring about 100 new teachers a year. Those years were 2000 to 2004. I came back in 2010 and filled an interim role at the high school as helped Dave Johnson at the high school do some evaluations, and was assistant principal there. Presently, my wife and I do some consulting for the district on leadership training, which we have done for approximately 25 school districts in Northern Illinois. The focus really is better hone the skills of leaders as far as making the most of their time and their leadership skills.
So Brad, you've been here with us for a few weeks now, and during this time, one of your main goals has been to be out there in the buildings, in the community, and being visible. What are a few of the things that you've noticed about District 158 that makes it such a special place?
Yeah. my perception was that it was a high-quality school district. Getting out in the buildings that reinforced it. Outstanding leaders, building principals, assistant principals are great, probably the best in the business. Our teaching staff is second to none. Certainly high quality, very much focused on the students. We definitely have a priority of meeting the needs of the students where they're at. I'm excited about the initiatives that Dr. Berkey has started and continues to see through on personalized learning as well as standardized grading. Really cutting edge and definitely something that the district should be very proud of.
Well, Brad, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
today. And thank you for joining us at Huntley 158 today.
Where it's all students, always.